Hey guys, and welcome back to Mobile Dwellings, where we build, live in, and tour homes that you can take with you on the road. And right now we are building out a sweet Bluebird transit bus for Katy and Sam. In this video we are going to attempt to install pocket doors in this bus. This is going to be a little bit of a challenging build. I'm not sure yet if it's going to work out, but if it does, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And no matter what, you guys are coming along for the ride. So with that being said, let's get building. Alright, so full disclosure, I've actually built one of these already. We are currently waiting on drawer slides, so I don't know how it's going to function, but it's looking really, really good. So right here we have a new set of walls. You can see that they're doubled up. We've got one wall back here and one wall back here. The reason for that is we need to hide this pocket door. Here is the door. We made it out of 1/2-inch plywood, and when it's closed, ta-da! That looks fantastic, doesn't it? So I've made these spacers here, and the reason I have these here is I need something to be able to screw this wall into. This wall is going to stiffen up, but there's going to be a whole closet here. This one would just be sitting loose here, and this is actually going to hold the shower wall. So we need this to be really tight so it doesn't vibrate. So I've never seen this done before in a skoolie. I think it's going to work out pretty well once we get these doors installed, and I'm really pumped about it, and I hope you guys can take some inspiration from this. Okay, so for our purposes, that is a perfect fit already. That's just fantastic. So next up, we're going to take this piece back out, we're going to sand it and fine tune it, we're going to drill a bunch of pocket holes into it, and then we will be ready to move on to the other side. So I now have my two walls all done. And the cool thing is I can now use these two walls to make my two doors. So I'm going to set up my piece of 1/2-inch plywood, and I'm going to position these so that I can copy the arch right here to where I need it on the plywood. This is our doorway, and it's sitting on top of our door. This portion from here to here is the part of the door that starts out right here and has to slide into this space. Therefore, it has to copy this arch right here. So now here what you can see are my two doors. The reason I did it like this is because when these slide together, the grain will match each other, and it's going to be very pleasing. Now I'm going to come and cut this out with a jigsaw and cut that out with the circular saw, and our doors will be done. Alright, so there you have it. These are our two doors. Tomorrow the drawer sides are going to get here, so we're going to hang those walls back up. We're going to install these doors, and we'll see if this whole thing works. So this door has to be mounted to this wall with the drawer slides, and then this wall has to be installed and attached to this one. Now the thing that can go wrong, if these walls are not completely vertical, when these two doors meet in the middle, there's going to be a bit of an angle or maybe a bit of a gap. Hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully we get them close enough. Alright guys, and just like that, the drawer slides have arrived. You are not going to be able to access the drawer slides ever again on the insides of the walls because we are building a shower on one wall. And there's going to be tile, there's going to be no way for us to take it down. Probably shouldn't just buy some random junky drawer slide from Amazon. The brand that this drawer slide is called is Falterer. I will link it below. If your drawer slide fails, I don't see how you're ever going to be able to get your door in or out again without compromising something physically. So, food for thought. And admittedly, this is seriously overkill for these 10-pound doors. We went with these because we wanted a locking drawer slide. So it even locks it when it's open as well. So this is the lock to our bathroom door, and then this is how you keep it locked into place so that when you're driving around, it doesn't swing in and out. So in order to get this lock on a really high quality drawer slide, it had to be a heavy duty drawer slide that is very thick. So this is it, overkill. If you can find something a little bit more modest, that would totally be fine. But this is what we got, and this is what we're going to install. Alright, so we just picked up some great screws for this. We've got 10 gauge 3/4 for the 3/4 inch plywood. We've got the same thing for 1/2 inch, and so it's time to screw these in and see how these walls work. automatically locked. Oh, automatically locked, guys.
What?
And then flip down and push.
Boom.
Alright, so we have some sorting out to do, but that is freaking dope. The action on that, the way it feels, the way it functions is super good. We have some problems to work through, but we're gonna figure it out. So far, pumped on this. Great news, these doors are all installed and they are looking fantastic. I do have some minor changes to make to them, but let me show you real quick how this works. Okay, so this is what the doors look like when they are closed. Looks amazing. And we have these really heavy duty drawer slides, so the action on these is quite awesome. Now from this side, you have a lever, and right now this is not locked because we haven't cut the ends of the doors off yet, but you'll hold down on this and pull, close them up. So that is the sliding pocket door system that we've come up with, and it's the only thing I really had to do because it's really hard to get these walls to be completely square, not at an angle at all, not warped at all. It's really challenging, and so they're not perfect. So what we had to do was we had to pull this one out a little bit at the bottom there. You can see that this is a little bit pulled out, and this one right here, the gap is much smaller. This one goes in a little bit. Down here, these doors were not quite lining up. And you can still see they're not quite perfect, but perfect is not really what we need to go for. Alright guys, Justin in the future here. We are now on the road, full-time, traveling around with Katie and Sam. They're actually leaving this campground right now. Bye guys, we'll see you at the next one. The doors that we installed on their bus worked out exceedingly well. We are calling them Super Magic Skoolie doors, so if you install them in your bus, that's what they're called. Just kidding. Call them whatever you want. In our absence from YouTube, we did finish their bus. It looks incredible in there. I'm sorry I can't show it to you yet. That would be spoiling all the fun. But we are posting weekly from now on until this build series is done, and I'm very excited about that. Subscribe if you want to see the next video. Hit the like button if you got some value out of this one, and we will see you next time. Peace.
So big.
Oh.
So big. Hi.